Ms. Jim, Commissioner's present, so we're able to do business. All right, Mr. Christopher. Oh,
We gotta do you first, Mr.
I guess I shouldn't have called the meeting to order.
So, Boo brought the paperwork out here to reappoint you as board member. So, I guess I'm gonna read it and you sign it.
Okay.
Oath of office. Having duly selected as a member of the Board of Commissioners of North Stewart Utility District and in compliance with the Article 10, Section 1 of the Constitution of the State of Tennessee and Tennessee Coded and Noted Section 818-107, I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of Tennessee and of the United States, and that I will perform with fidelity the duties of office to which I have been selected and which I am about to assume.
I did.
Okay. You will sign this.
Ms. Jim,
Congratulations.
you have my sympathy. I appreciate it, sir. All right. Now I'll call the meeting to order. How about that? We do have two commissioners present, two duly appointed commissioners.
That's correct. Yeah.
All right, minutes have been read and approved.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Christopher.
Well, we fixed 3 leaks this month, estimating up to around 400,000 gallons a month savings.
Oh,
You know, as far as gallons, just kind of
They were big leaks.
estimated. One of them was a real big leak, about 5 gallons a minute.
Really? Where was it
Yeah,
at?
Bumpus Mills Road. Yeah, it was leaking under the road and coming out down in the ditch. A dozer went across it, and Ricky Booth, and he calls, I think you got a leak out here.
Out there where he knows that place off there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And so we pulled that line, put a new line.
Well, I seen the red truck sitting there one day,
Yeah.
and I thought, they must have something going on here.
And we actually have, we had 2 on Big Rock Road, one on Brandon Dodd Road behind Dean's. Actually had 2 there on it, so we got them fixed, so we had 4 days instead of 3. And currently, right now, we got 10 taps outstanding.
Wow.
6 of them are in one place and 4 is at another place, duplexes and stuff. So we got 10 taps there. Got 2 that we know of, good sized leaks, that we got to get to, waiting on 811 to get back with them. So that's some of the things we got outstanding.
Where are they?
One of them's across the road, it's on 120 across the road from Mom and Dad's. Jewel got a hold of me and said, I've got water running through my backyard.
Oh,
So
wow.
I wanted to just check with you.
That's a good sized leak there.
Yeah, and it was a small creek running through her backyard, and she said it'd been doing it since the tornado come through.
Poor Jewel, she's getting her garden watered.
I mean, we're talking about, it was weeds down there.
Yeah, that'd be 2 years.
Yeah, 5, 6 feet tall weeds down there, she couldn't mow.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
And so I tracked it back up to the thing, it was coming out from underneath the culvert, hitting a little old spillway running right behind her house.
Yeah.
So we'll probably do it tomorrow or Wednesday, and then we got another one on Big Rock Road, another one on Big Rock Road, it's a service line, spewing pretty good. So that, of course, we got approval for installation of a new master meter on, we're gonna do, the next one we're gonna do is Pleasant Hill Road. So we'll do that one, and got that in, got it approved, so that'll be, when we get time to get over there and get working on it, get that one in.
Is that on Link Road? Is it ever, have you, I guess it ain't been there long enough for you to tell
It
yet.
should
It
have a
has, but
month.
I haven't done it yet. I'm not gonna tell them a story.
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't.
fine. And we
Haven't
just got them
tried
That's
done.
okay, Jimmy.
Yeah, that's
I'll make
fine.
me a note to do that tomorrow.
But, yeah, so we got that one. I'm hoping maybe that one will, I don't know, when we put it in, it wasn't running very much when I watched it, you know. It was dropping down, the gallons per minute were coming down pretty low. So I'm not anticipating a great loss, but you never know.
Yeah.
A gallon a minute over a month is 43,000 gallons. So, I mean, you know, that kind of gives you an idea of your water loss. So anyway, like with these leaks that we reported this month, we got about 9 to 10-ish gallon a minute that we estimate, you know, you can't get exact. We may be underestimating, maybe overestimating, but just kind of over what we see and how the water's flowing, what we're estimating there.
So that one that you fixed was, because I saw the water loss was really.
Yeah, the water loss is way down.
Well, I think that was probably, we've had to overflow the tanks again to keep the chlorine up, and that's probably an overestimation of how much we pushed over the big 8 tank. So that you'll probably see that come back up next month. Maybe not, but I think it's probably the reason why it dropped so much in one month.
Does that big 8 tank have a meter on it? I remember one time when they were working on it, we saw a meter.
County line does. We have one on the overflow bit because it's external, but the big 8 tank's in the ground. It just kind of comes out on a head wall. So it could have one put in it. We'd have to dig it up, put one in it, but it doesn't have one currently.
Okay.
And then, of course, all the other stuff with lead, we got still doing lead and copper, trying to. And like I said, master meters and just.
How much lead copper do you have left to do?
We probably got about 350 or so. Out of two, I'm gonna say 200 to 300. And we'll estimate it like that because I think we got around half in the mail. So then that's just about 380 or something in that neighborhood. We've done some, but we still got quite a few to go and actually inventory. And it's the customer side we're having trouble with. We either have copper or plastic unless we have no lead. So
Okay.
that's the problem.
So you hadn't been finding anything?
Oh, no,
You just got documented.
The worst thing we're finding is galvanized. Yeah. And so we just got to document it. That's got to be done October 24.
So you gonna have that in here?
Oh, well, we're going to have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a little over a month, but you can do it.
Well, October 24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay, oh, yeah, you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of a few things we got going on right now.
Any questions for Kristen? Sounds like to me you're moving right ahead with things. Anything you've got going on that we need to know other than those?
No, that's pretty much it. I got a mixer down at the water plant, and I'm trying to get locate what's it called, a gearbox for it. It's a big one. It's the outside mixer. And so that's probably going to be a little cost once I finally get it nailed down what I need. But it's
Everything down there is working pretty good.
pretty good. Yeah. I mean, filters we're fixed to have to take them down and do the whole
Clean out.
cleaning and all that, which that's just part of our maintenance now.
Yeah.
But everything seems to be doing pretty good.
Till Ricky gets his project done.
That's right.
That's right. Everything hinges on him now.
That does, yeah. All the weight's on his shoulders.
All the way.
Did they ever go in and bulldoze the old plant? Weren't they gonna go in there and push some stuff?
Yeah, they,
Mr. Scott did?
yeah, he come in there and hammered all the basins down. And
Okay. So they haven't, you told me.
Okay.
I
Okay.
know, okay.
Yeah.
My mind's slow. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I guess the next thing on the agenda is Ricky. Where we at, buddy?
We have contracts executed, except a date put in them, and we'll have to pick a date to, I think the way rural development used to let us, where we stand is contractor signed everything, district signed everything, district's attorney has reviewed the documents and has signed off on them too. So we're ready to send everything to rural development and have one more check. Have we got everything just like you want it? I think rural development will say, you got to date those contracts. I don't like that. This is personal, it doesn't matter. I don't like dating them in advance of a pre-construction conference. I like dating them at the pre-construction conference. I don't think rural development will let us. So we'll pick a date. We'll pick a pre-construction conference date also. And that's, to me, I was sitting here looking at the calendar. October 16th is your next board meeting, so I'd like to do a pre-con a week or two before that. when I was talking to Will Quinn, Quinn Construction's got 2 of the 3. They said, we're ready to have a pre-con. So we can probably, if RD doesn't find, if rural development says I put everything together right, then we're ready to.
Do you think rural development will move that fast?
Yeah, they're, it is really just,
A formality now?
it should be check that everything's signed and everything by you and by the contractor, and the bonds and the insurance, they're all there. One thing the attorney did know is on Rory Hollow, Chris Parchman didn't name CEC as additional insured. We'll get that fixed. I think it's an insurance certificate protecting you guys. We're supposed to be named also as an additional insured. So, be great to.
Do you think you could have a pre-construction meeting 1st of October?
Before your next board meeting? I don't know if I can. I'd like to say yes, the 1st of October, but I feel real confident before the 16th. Quinn said that they would love for us to give them 4 or 5 weeks from the pre-construction conference. We start there, or we have a pre-construction conference, but he said he'd like for us to give him 4 or 5 weeks before we start his calendar, his construction calendar, so he can get some materials ordered, and he doesn't want to order anything without a contract, but he doesn't want that contract calendar starting immediately. If he could have a little window. And I'm usually good with that, if y'all are good with that.
For me, Christopher's going to play a big part in that, because I want them to be working together. Because I don't want him to be in Christopher's way, and I don't want Christopher to be in his way.
What I can imagine is some of the equipment, like Christopher's looking for a mixer or a gearbox now. We're replacing new mixers. I thought we were replacing yours too.
Oh, you was gonna replace that one?
I think so, but I need to double check.
I asked Drew last month, he said he thought that one was gonna stay like it is.
Drew probably knows.
I think, I'll contact him tomorrow, just double check what
I
order.
can look at.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah,
I'll look at some drawings too.
okay.
But all the things like that, and the plate settlers and the sludge collector, they're long lead times, and it'd be nice to get the shop drawing submittals approved and that kind of stuff before we really start the construction clock.
Okay. I got you. So we're moving right ahead.
I think so.
I think so. Good. All right. Y'all have any?
I don't have an inspector. Just
Don't you have to have an inspector?
I do.
Before they start construction?
I do. I've got to find one. So if you guys know a good, retired type contractor, I've got some feelers out. Thought I had.
Wouldn't they need to have some experience in something like that?
Yes. Yeah. It would be good to, and usually like a retired contractor or a retired utility guy.
This was a private inspector.
Okay.
Neil, Mr.
I can ask Neil if he.
If he did.
Wouldn't he, I don't know.
He knew that one guy that he was thinking would come back here that was here that one time. I think Randall, was his name Randall?
Yeah, I think it was inspector on the water plant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I thought his brother was an inspector.
He does
His-
buildings.
Oh, okay.
Mark Westerman is on a job for
Okay.
2 years. Now, he might, the problem is Mark do you want to come to North Stewart for 9 months? And he might
What
choose
about,
that.
what about Neil?
Neil, that's,
I just asked.
Neil would be good, but I don't think Neil wants to do it.
Okay.
How often do inspections have to be done?
On Rory Hollow, we want the,
Daily?
they need to be, they need to be
Okay.
there when the contractor's there.
Okay,
As long as they're
And
carrying pipe, they need to be
Yes.
there.
okay.
we were gonna have one guy watch all 3,
Mhm.
but the idea was he would be on Rory Hollow most of the time because there's an opportunity for pipeline to get covered up and missed. And he can always see what happened out here with the pump
Right.
station, and he can
Yeah.
always catch up at the plant and won't miss anything.
But you don't want the pipe on Roy Holler covered up until he looks.
That's right.
It has to be
Okay.
pressure tested too. doesn't
We
it?
will all be tested, but that can be tested after it's covered up.
Okay.
Make sure
And he has
it's
to
made
keep-
wrong or it's deep enough.
He's gonna keep up with production, daily production sheets, that we put in this many feet of this type pipe, we put in this much stone, and that's important that
Yeah,
he's there.
okay.
Um,
I guess, how much will you and Drew be around during this
We did-
construction?
We will have a progress meeting here once a month. That's minimum, we'll be here. There probably will be a midweek, more of an unofficial site visit as well, or mid-month, I should say. But every month you guys will be invited, or we'll have at least a summary that, Jenny and Christopher and contractor and Drew and Ricky and inspector are talking about what we accomplished, what issues you had, and then you'll get that for your board meeting.
We may take some tours.
That's
Like the-
great, yes. Um,
Yeah, I'm
That'd
okay.
be fun.
You
you'll
won't
have
have
to-
I used to have to be ordered to go, remember?
Yeah, I do. I do remember.
We'll need to make sure we all have to follow the contractor's safety plan when we're out there. So he says you gotta have boots and hard hats. They usually have extras, but
Boots.
I was gonna say, when we went to the plant, we would have to wear hard hat.
but we'll follow their instructions to.
Absolutely, absolutely. They think, that's their, if we get hurt, it's on them, I would think.
Well, nobody wants to get hurt.
That's right. That's right, absolutely. So you're good with everything going?
I wish I had an inspector, but yes, I am good.
Okay. You have any questions for Rita?
No.
Well, throw something at me.
I bet you,
I asked.
Neil can get you that guy's number,
I'll-
because he was, I think he was wanting to do this project.
Yeah.
I'll ask him.
I don't know if he's still
That's
able.
right.
I know
It's
I'm gonna be
better
out
to
of
get
town
9 months.
October 1 to about 4 or 5, so,
Don't do a pre-con meeting.
yeah. I may be back to work that Thursday, Friday, but I'm not 100% sure. I know I'm gonna be out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the first week of October.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you check with me too, because I've got so many appointments with my mama.
We'll make
Please.
sure that you
I
guys
know
are
the
good.
4th I can't, because I've got a doctor's appointment.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and make sure Jenny's good. She's having a tough time right now.
And you came, Charles, to the tank pre-con and did,
Well, I went with my
everything's signed and good to go where we don't have to have that part, but it's fun.
I would
It's
like-
fun. Everybody starts off pre-cons happy and
Yeah,
Glad
I would
to-
like to be here
Right.
again. And if nothing comes up, I will do my best to be here.
I'll fix some drinks.
Okay. All right. Miss Jenny, you have anything?
Just the commissioner training,
Okay.
and Would November the 7th, that Tuesday, be the best, just to get it over with, because we'll be tired at the end, the rest of the week?
Yeah. I'm good with any of those 3 days.
7's perfection number, so,
Tuesday is the best day for me.
still on August, the calendar. I miss
So
September.
that's November 7th, and we start at 4,
Mhm.
4 to 8,
That's
same guy,
No, John Greer maybe.
John Greer.
Mhm. And some other guy, she said, Jason, I'm not sure, but she said John Greer.
So,
I'm dealing with the new lady,
4 to 8 on November 7th, Mr. Green.
and I will remind y'all, and I'll have y'all food.
That always entices a training session. Can I request something?
Yes,
Chili is great for me.
okay. We'll have chili. I'll cook it here, okay?
Okay, that's perfect, Miss Chili.
What dessert?
Ah.
Ricky, do you need some hours for your,
I always need
well,
PDHs.
you're welcome to come, because we pay for
And I was
12.
gonna say, we pay for the training, we're the only ones ever here.
You're more than
So-
welcome to come.
What day is it?
It's gonna be November the 7th from 4 to 8, to Tuesday,
I'll,
and I'll cook supper, and we'll just have a big time,
that sounds fun.
okay?
It always is.
I was gonna say,
There's not a test or anything, is there?
No, no test.
no, it's no test. We sit here and he goes over, 4 hours worth of what we didn't do the last time.
Mhm.
But if that'll help you, you're
And it
welcome.
seems like that we just did it,
It does.
doesn't it?
It seems like we just did it twice.
I was gonna say, we did it in October last
We
year.
did. It was like the
All right.
20-something
When-
in October.
When you
2010,
mentioned,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
when you mentioned that, I said, it can't have been a year since we did that.
Time is
training.
gone. I've never seen anything like time flying.
No, I know. Time flies when you're having fun. All right, Miss Jenny, you have anything? Christopher, you have anything? Ricky, you said everything you need to say?
I did. I'm looking at the 10th, maybe as pre-con. That's a Tuesday.
Tuesday the 10th. That'll work for me.
Just,
Jenny,
no
you check-
points.
you
I'll
check
just
yours.
say, I don't have any, I just won't make any that day.
Okay. Gotcha. Christopher, you check your calendar on that.
Yeah.
We definitely need you here that day.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. Just, you have a time in mind?
Probably do Parchment at 10 o'clock and then do Quinn at 11 o'clock.
You can do it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
They've heard the spiel 100 times. So
Okay. Well, we get that.
and I think maybe we can combine like Quinn, since Quinn's got two contracts, we can probably roll those together as one pre-con.
I'll do my best. That's fall break week, and I don't know where I'm gonna be. I think I'll be at home, but you just never know.
Oh, that's
I may escape.
Because we'll be off that Monday, I bet.
Yeah.
For Columbus.
Columbus Day, that's right.
Does that, I had picked Tuesday, is that gonna be a
It'd be
crazy
busy.
day?
It'd be busy
Would
out
it be
here.
better to make it
Thursday.
Thursday?
It would, probably.
Yeah,
Okay,
like the 12th.
but it's still fall break.
It is for me, but I don't have to be here. I'll just see how things are going.
We'll miss you,
I understand.
or will we talk about you?
That'd be fine. As long as if you talk about me, letting somebody else rest.
I'm very busy out here.
So,
You should be here.
so that's the 12th. All right. Okay, Miss Jenny,
Meeting adjourned.
meeting adjourned.
Yeah.